Hey guys, it's Wolf of Valhalla Gaming, and we're back with Ace Combat in our campaign playthrough, so let's go ahead and start. So we did the first mission last
As of 1
time.
p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusea has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The propaganda is real.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Okay, well, I apologize for any background noise. They're doing construction right next to the house today. It is quite annoying.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright, so we have 14 ground targets and possible air targets, so let's get going. There we go, anti-radar vehicles. So let's get our start mission. You know, we're going against a ground target, so I'm gonna grab the F-35 with our sod. Yep, that should work out fine.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
As always, I hope y'all are enjoying this newer series on the channel, and hopefully y'all are enjoying some of the other series too. Yeah, excuse me.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But
Sounds like a plan.
any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep.
Damn right I do. Already fired. What? How did I miss? There we go. How are these missing? Oh, that one didn't miss. Was I just too low? Alright.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. Ground target destroyed.
Yep. I guess it was just the,
Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
they can eat dirt. I don't care.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed. They're going for the radar car. They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Accelerate. We're being attacked by enemy aircraft. Target destroyed.
Alright.
5 to
Said I
go.
was gonna do this in first person, so let's try this.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
Nobody's protecting your radar vehicles.
For tactical flexibility. Target down. Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
They're not getting any interceptors though. There we go. Alright. Should be high enough to where I can do that. Oh, that one got lucky.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
That's terrifying. I'm running
Enemy
straight into...
interceptors inbound.
Nah, let's see if
Prepare
that
to
hurt.
engage in 30 seconds. We'll
That
go.
one
Here they
went.
come. Take them down. Okay, recruits.
Let's try and get this AA gun.
On what side?
That's an
the
APC.
newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. 2 targets remaining.
Who has fired missiles at me? How dare you?
Was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory. Mage 2, missile away. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Whoa.
Golem 2, Fox
Yeah.
2.
Everything's been burned down.
Let's get these guys. It's probably unfair flying an F-35 against MiG-21. What are you?
Missile did not connect.
I will see your missile and raise you a dogfight.
Mage 2, walking. Protect the radar vehicle. Return fire.
There we go.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The
Oh,
seekers
you don't
can
say.
sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Ooh.
I'm icing up.
Ooh, got a hit on him. That's pretty good. This game is so relaxing.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
And she's gone. That's a helicopter? Why are they sending helicopters?
Hostile on your tail.
I can't say anything. In like the 70s, we did a study that showed that helicopters are actually really good against
Behind one.
aircraft, but that was forever ago. Alright. I almost feel bad for that. Almost. Alright. Switch back to the sod. Got one. Let's hit this last radar vehicle. Actually, let's hit everything else. Nah, let's hit the radar vehicle.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, that was rough. Still
Radar
got it
vehicle's
though.
destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
I'm gonna
Continue
take
with
out
the
this
mission.
entire base though.
Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Are
Mage
they?
2, target destroyed.
That should destroy that entire area. Damn, it missed.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Right now. Here's some feedback from those former jobs. I can imagine it's gonna land.
Alright, I got that transport now.
There's 6 enemies.
It's a C-17.
On his tail.
Goodbye. And break. Where's this other C-17 at?
Locked.
I see you. Oh, jeez. What was that?
5 targets
Ew.
remaining.
Enemy transport destroyed.
There's more. Missile away. Target in range of guns.
All transports have been destroyed, but special carried.
4 targets remaining.
That was a nice little run we did there. There's some helicopters over here.
Residential area is below you.
Jeez, who fired a missile at me? Ballsy move. Oh, I love this game. It's so beautiful. So there is a slight thing that I have done. We get to enjoy the graphics of a 2080 graphics card here in about a week. I got bored at work and ordered one.
Target is hit.
This is why I shouldn't go to work. Get bored.
That's gonna be a service.
Clouds.
So we're going to be able to enjoy this game in
3 targets
beautiful,
remaining.
beautiful. I don't know what I was going to go there. With all the ray tracing and stuff of the 20 graphics card. Or the 20 series graphics card. Ooh, smoked him.
Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh, they're launching their UAVs. Their UVs. Their UVs are launching. Alright, so it's, what is that, 5 UAVs? These things are
Status
rough.
report. Multiple
Things
bogeys
are
on
hard to
radar.
shoot down.
They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way
Probably
they look,
hostile.
they gotta be drones.
Oh,
Well
jeez.
spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing.
These
think of
UAVs
them as
are rough to
somewhat
actually
clever
shoot down.
drones. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Missile away.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
Ugh,
Repeat,
this
bandits
part.
are drones.
This was a lot rougher when I only had the F-16 though.
matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter.
Missed.
The war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down
They
and
don't
pull
know
the
enough
trigger.
moves to
Enemy
fucking
UAV confirmed
run away from
destroyed.
missiles,
Hell
apparently.
yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me. 3 enemies to go.
And don't get shot down.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Miss.
Still
That's a
chasing
miss.
this freaking drone. God. Oh god. How low? Our altitude's at 1500.
My stuff! Fox 2, Fox 2!
Concentrating on dogfighting is a little rough while you're talking. So I apologize if I go
I'm buying
silent for a
dinner
few
for
seconds
anyone
at
who
a time.
takes down an enemy.
You're buying me
Here's a bar I
dinner
wanna
like
try.
7 times then, because I'm the only one that shot them down.
Just 2 more.
Make that
Don't let the
almost
TV
all
run
of them.
around. Take them down one at a time.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Come on, this is the last one.
Locked.
There we go.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Is it confirmed down? Now it's
The
confirmed.
skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Going to
No
base.
casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
That was a
I
clean
don't
run.
know.
I'll take that.
Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Oh, you stop it.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Alright. And that was the second mission of Ace Combat. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have to record today. I've got to go to the gym and then get ready for work. So,
You've given us air
thank y'all for
superiority
joining me.
by destroying their radar.
You're an
The
asshole.
first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone.
Thank y'all
Now
for
is the
joining
time
me.
to group up
And as
begin the
always,
counteroffensive.
I'll see y'all
Let
next
us
time.
reclaim what is
Bye,
ours.
guys.